Friends, there are many stages of group development. In the early 1960s, it was believed that groups were formed in a specific sequence, but it was later realized that they do not follow a standard pattern of development. Established models of group development are the five stages model and the punctuated equilibrium model. Here we are going to learn about the five stage model. What is five stage model in stages of group development? Well, this is the five stage model of a group development theory believes that all group formation pass through the same stage of formation and they are forming, storming, norming, performing and adjourning stages. The time period for each stage varies from group to group and cannot be fixed. Some groups may even not pass through all the stages. Means it doesn't require to pass through each stages like forming, storming, norming, performing and adjourning. Some groups might go through all the stages sequentially. Some group might go without passing through all the stages. So this is what the five stage model is. So basically there are five stages: forming, storming, norming, performing and adjourning. What is forming? This is the first stage and beginning stage of group forming, of formation or formation of a group. The group members in this stage are not sure about the purpose of this group. They are confused. What is the purpose of this group? Tasks, leadership, and structure of the group. Who will be the leader? Who will do what task? Who will perform what kind of task? And what will be the structure of the group? They are all confused about this stage. So members in this group at forming stage are very confused and they are not sure about anything like group members, purpose of this group, tasks or leadership and structure of the group. They try to form a behavior that is acceptable to group members to be a part of the group. So basically they are trying to have a norm that can be acceptable to group members. So this is at the forming stage. Next stage is storming stage. This is the second stage of formation of a group. In this stage, the group members, after initial interaction and knowing each other, find points of disagreement and start conflict and confrontation. So after confusion state, they start to know each other. They know the views of each other, and at that point there is a difference between disagreement on some issues. So they start conflict and confrontation. This is the storming stage. The primary cause of disagreement might be about leadership, who will be the leader of the group, which may give rise to other conflicting issues. The stage settles with emergence of a clear hierarchy of position in the group. So storming stage settles with emergence of a clear hierarchy of positions in the group. Next stage is norming stage. This is the third stage of formation of a group. In this stage, the group members, after disagreement and conflict, start to build close relationship and formation of cohesiveness among group members. In this stage, the group members develop some kind of brotherhood towards each other and form close relationships. So they are started getting some bonding between each other. Group members also develop a standard pattern of expectation of behavior in group. So now the behavioral pattern, what is standard, what kind of behavior to be expected from each other is start to develop. in this stage of norming. So basically norms are clear in this stage, so that's why this stage is called norming. Now the next stage is performing. This is the fourth stage of performance formation of a group. In this stage, the group members shows dedicated performance to achieve the set goals target which was set during norming stage. So in the previous norming stage, the standard that is set and the goals that is set, they try to achieve that through their performance. This stage is the last stage of 5-stage model for permanent work groups. If this is a permanent work group, then this is the last stage of this group. But there are one other kind of stage that belongs to other groups. But for permanent groups, this is the last stage, that is performing. Now another stage is adjourning. Adjourning, this is the last stage of temporary groups in 5-stage model. So adjourning groups like committees or task group form to accomplish certain tasks. The group ceases to exist after this stage, which some members might feel happy with accomplishment while others may be depressed about separation from each other's company. So in temporary groups, this is the last stage, that is called adjourning. So this is what the 5-stage model is. But always remember, for the permanent groups, before this stage was the last stage, that is performing. But for the temporary groups, adjourning is the last stage.